Bam!
What
We're
happened?
back.
What happened to the 3-2-1? It was 5-4-3-2-1. It was like 5-4. Bam!
Couldn't afford it. Couldn't afford it.
You count for the delay when you go live.
And 5, 4, 3.
Delay? 45-minute delay? Because I was here at what time? 8 o'clock. I was out here 8 o'clock waiting for Tommy O'D. Tommy D, what time you come in here?
I just got here, but I was at Sullivan waiting for you.
Tommy,
you told me you were getting around.
Where were you supposed to be today?
I was supposed to meet you at Jock's Cabaret.
Yeah, and what? We were supposed to take pictures, and you said what? We're fucking something red, right?
Yeah, we're still gonna do the pictures. It's all good.
No, I'm leaving at 9:30.
Okay,
that's 45 minutes from
now.
now.
We'll get it.
Yeah. When?
We'll get it. We'll bang it out in front of the brick wall. It'll be fine. I get it all planned out.
I got ideas at that brick wall. Do that right there.
Bounce my head off of it.
Something like that.
Yeah, we no guest tonight on purpose, so we can just get
high and I can bitch you out.
Yes.
So we switched seats because this is Tommy won't shut the fuck up when he's sitting over here.
Maybe that's it.
And the show that he did over there, he was like kind of quiet. Actually, you were in that seat over in the corner. So if you talk here, then next week we're putting you in the corner.
Okay. Well, that's why I didn't want to do any guests this week, so we could just focus on you, Mitzi.
Good, because we need to focus on me. I have so much to say.
You do.
I do.
You do. Fucking Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a red dress.
Yeah.
For pictures that we were supposed to take for promotion.
Yeah. No, I get Dick Boston is doing a piece on us. Hopefully we can
get pictures to go with that piece.
Yeah.
This piece. So he had a great picture. He had the camera like up there, and it was like a nice angle right down there, and he took it down. He's like, no, it's just too pornographic or something.
Who, Herb?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No.
You were complaining that I was like, wait, you were too little in the corner.
Well, I was. I was tiny. I was like, there's a little person in the corner, but I found out how to make I found out how to make myself bigger. Ready? Wait. It's a delay. It's gonna come any second now. Any second now.
3, 2,
any second now. I guess not.
The delay's pretty slow.
There it is.
There it is.
There's the delay. That's right to you, Tommy.
Yep. I'm sorry. I'm very forgetful. I'm retarded.
So, should I read the text?
No.
I'm going to be wearing a white shirt with a red tie. Wear something red. Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I didn't have a...
That's a very
white I had a white shirt.
You have on there.
I didn't have one, but I have a red tie.
It's a black sweatshirt with white stripes.
I have a red bow tie.
Yeah. Adidas. Do you know what Adidas stands for?
All day I dream about sex.
Yes, you do. That's probably why you didn't get the fuck out of the house and get here on time.
Nah.
Little horny bastard. Ooh.
So how was your weekend, Mitz?
Oh, thank you for asking. I went to a transgender convention last week.
I know.
Which is actually pretty good. First event, if you guys don't know what it is. It's convention for transgender people run by crossdressers. That's not true. I have a little beef.
It's a good joke.
I was supposed to do a comedy bit on Saturday night.
Yeah, you're supposed to do a set, right?
Yeah. I was all set for a set. I was asked to do a set. I set up for a set.
They're afraid of you, Mitzi, because they hosed you before.
I brought my sets.
I know you did. I know. You brought two sets.
I brought 2 sets. I brought a set of tits and
a tight 5 and a loose. What was that? A D and
actually it was a tight
E,
10.
Tight 10. You're supposed to do 10.
So.
And the cocksucker.
And then it was a trans male who had absolutely no balls. Decided not to call or say anything to me. So yeah, material, I guess.
And when you approached him and said, "Hey, what's up? I thought I was performing,"
they walked away, and then they called security on me.
Wow!
Because I am a very threatening type of person.
No, they're just pussies. I'm sure you didn't physically threaten them.
I did not physically threaten them. I am Italian, and my voice does rise.
Yeah, but to call, what a fucking millennial PC thing to do. I don't even want to deal with you. I have to deal with the embarrassment of explaining to you, like, why for whatever cunt reason that I'm not letting you go up, I'll just call security.
I'm just gonna call security. Exactly.
Fuck whoever that person is.
Not a comedian. Not a anything.
Yeah.
At least not to
An
me.
organizer. Event organizer. Oh, I'm not gonna say it.
So apparently the event organizer is going to get in touch with me. We're going to sit down and talk. If not, I'm going to have more to say about this next week.
Yeah, no, fucking rage on. They should have put you up.
So how was your weekend?
You rep the brand well, you know?
Well, I was kind of exposing him this week.
You're fucking... You know, that's why when I met you, I said, you know, you should be hosting jocks. You know, although I know you're not a drag performer, you live as a woman.
Speaking of jocks, we have our Sunday Fun Day this Sunday, like we do every Sunday. But if that's not the only thing you can do, if you can't come into Boston and do the Sunday Fun Day, Herb, what else do they have to do? Something here in Somerville, right?
Yeah, we got a little event happening here in New Alliance. If you're interested, just stop by. It's gonna be cool.
Tell them where it is. Tell them the time. Tell them the address.
6 o'clock. 2-9. A little music. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna come by and
come check it out.
440 Rare, Somerville.
Get retarded.
If you look up New Alliance Gallery in Google, you get the address.
There you go.
New Alliance.
But those nails come in handy with weed, huh?
They do. Hopefully they just don't melt, you know.
You ever melt them before?
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. No, fucking just light my bowl, man. Light my bowl.
Hold on, hang on to that just a second, dude.
Oh, I have those for my nipples.
Teamwork. I bet you do.
Yeah, they work really good. Yeah.
Mitzi, since taking female hormones, and getting your boobs to grow, are your nipples sexually sensitive?
Okay, so my nipples used to be really, really sensitive.
Did you like it or did you not like it? And my question is, did getting growing big titties make you?
Oh yeah, so you get like a real sensitivity, like right. And that's like one of the first effects you get doing hormones. You get that extra sense, like just
some dude brushes against you,
and you're like, well, what the fuck was that? You know?
Wow,
it's like,
wow.
Yeah,
and it must run to your midsection too.
So, and when I had breast augmentation, I had actually lost some sensation in the nipples. And then it wasn't, it was like 3 months later, he's sitting on the table to get that post exam, and the nurse first has you in, and she's like, okay, get naked from the waist up, and she's just writing stuff down on her little things. She goes, do you have sensation in your nipples? And I'm on the table going,
yeah. Yeah, so. I imagine it would make. Does it make I don't know what it is. Like I never had nipple sensation, but I imagine if it's a turn on.
Didn't even as a guy, you know.
No, not at all.
There you go, trying to steal my fucking life.
Not at all. Hey, don't come near it. You know, like.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. That's why I asked if you grew.
There's a connection.
You
from
grew
your
titties
nipples to your groin. You didn't know that, male or female.
I bet there is, and I bet with titties like that, and you know what I mean, it's different. Like it's different.
Actually, normally there's so much fat in bigger titties that you don't.
But I mean the female hormones that changes your sex drive, right? In a different way.
Well, actually, you're on. For a lot of people, you're on.
Do you want to fuck like an older woman does? You know what I mean, like, because they just want to fuck, right? Am I right? Older women.
I think everybody's different.
Yeah.
Some of us do, some of us don't.
I can't keep up.
We heard
I'm like one shot.
That,
one shot and I'm done. I don't know. Viagra though, holy shit! Viagra is amazing. Took one the other night.
Viagra, what?
Yeah, it was great. Cause why not? Because my Barbara gave it to me. Yeah. It was great. I don't take a half of it. It was great. It was fantastic. Like I was drinking a lot too, and then I took it normally like I'm gonna have liquor dick, and it ain't gonna work. And,
well, I like that when
I took it, and it just was like whoop. Like it was great too.
You don't like it when they lick your dick?
Yes, I love getting my dick licked. Not chewed on though. Not chewed. I don't like my balls. Ball licking is weird. It's like getting your ass licked. It's kind of. I like it, but
fucking no. You don't want to admit it.
I don't like getting my ass licked. My balls, yeah. I just don't like my ass. Girl ran a hand over my ass the other night. Oh, she was blowing me.
So
and I was
guys,
just like,
so do you groom down there? I mean,
in my ass? No.
no, your balls. You like your balls, like you groom.
No, I really don't.
So
I'll keep,
how the hell do you expect
I
us to
try
lick
to
'em?
keep it low. I try to
Yeah.
keep it low. You know, I try to
Like
keep
low
it low.
hanging?
No,
Low
like
hanging
the bush
fruit?
low. But it does get wild. I would never go shave it, right? You shave your nether region?
Yeah, I have no hair from the chin down, honey.
Oh, wow. Do you get?
I don't even have hair on my chin. My chinny chin chin.
Is that from female hormones, or is it? Did you have electrolysis?
One of the things I've never had was much hair growth on my body. I had that like fine blonde, peachy hair always.
You're like Guinea and Jew,
but
right? Isn't that what you are?
private
Guinea?
reasons you have to have that.
Guinea Jew.
You have to take care of that. So
Guinea Jew broad.
I'm like Guinea Jew broad, yeah.
That's one you don't want getting mad at.
You think I'd be extra hairy, right? Those
yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's probably like northern Italy, though, right?
Curly hair. No.
Really?
It's something you can get.
Really? Huh? Yeah. You got lucky. There's light Italians, but for the most part, they look like Brillo pads. You know?
Actually, there's blonde and blue-eyed. I
know in the north, but if you go south, I'm half Sicilian, and those are dark people. You know, they say the Moors rode on over and fucked the shit out of them, and it makes total sense. Hey, a bunch of them came and fucked.
I'm like, Dad, come on, look at how curly my hair is. I'm like, I don't know about the rest of you, but aren't your private regions darker than the rest? Like, come on, look how big we are. You know. That's not just being Italian. That's
some Italians are thick. You know. You got a good, tall, thick frame. You know.
That's what all the boys.
I'm built like a fucking little boy, like sticks. I'm narrow.
So I
fragile.
I saw my stepsister for the first time in 40 years last night.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Wow. You didn't even know I had a stepsister. I had stepsisters and brother. Wow. So and that was one of her things was. You were so small always. What happened?
Yeah. Well, you probably don't make a big dude, but you make a big woman. You know what I mean? I don't mean that fucked up way. I don't mean that like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm 6 foot tall.
Yeah. You could smack the piss out of people, too.
Please. I'm not violent.
Mitzi was 20 what was it, 20 and 1?
Not violent at all.
Tell me about the one time you lost boxing in the Navy. Tell me the one time.
I fought the Virginia State Golden Gloves champion. It was my first fight.
Is that the dude that fucking hurt your eye?
No, because I wouldn't have had another 20 fights after that.
Yeah. Was it early or later in?
It was my first fight.
Oh, all right. And then you just won all your fights? Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah, the guy that was coaching me.
Good for you.
He said I wasn't listening to him.
Yeah.
I said I was a fighter. I was a Boston street fighter, and I wasn't a boxer. So he said he put me up against a boxer, and that's all the kid did was he would hit me and run, and I chased him for all around the ring, and if I hit him, I probably would have knocked him out.
But he knew how to come in and hit you because he'd been boxing longer. Yeah. You know, once you learned, then you just.
Actually, I fought him in I think my 13th or 14th fight. And I knocked him out in a minute 37 seconds.
Because you wanted to knock him out.
I cornered that bastard.
You must have been a hero on that warship. Like when you knock a kid. That's not like that's a glorious fucking thing.
There were so many of them that there were a lot of good fighters.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you were the Boston one. One of the Boston ones
actually,
that could
we're
fight.
all from New England. New Jersey. Actually, there were 2 fighters from Jersey. One from New York.
Were you at sea with a lot of guys from like all over the place? Like you must have been all over Canada.
And the kid from Philly.
The country.
All of the country. Most of the East. It was like East. It was so funny. You'd meet like somebody from the Midwest, and you're like, I don't even know how to swim.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's Southern.
They've been landlocked.
But they've been landlocked, and I was like, so what made you decide to anything to get out of fucking Kansas, dude?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So I had
You were in a war though then. That's good.
I had we had metal oars to stir the copper kettles for the food, and they're like, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet long. They have they're little oars, and that's how you mix the stuff up.
Right.
So I had an extra set of those in my locker. Because in case the boat ever went down, I'm just going to find something that floats. I was going to fucking row my way home.
It's not just a
But I just saw
good enough to float. You got to have oars.
I just saw this documentary that when they decommissioned my ship, they bombarded it with missiles and shit for 3 weeks, trying to sink it, trying to see how good one of the modern carriers would hold together.
Wow.
And it's that technology they use from
What was that
to
ship
build the ship
called?
up. The America.
That's awesome. And that's an aircraft carrier, right?
Yes, USS America.
That's dope. That's
CV-66 of the Sixth Fleet. So we were 666.
And you left the military when your eyeball got fucked up boxing, right?
Yeah. Well, they retired me. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen those videos where they like ship them? Like when they're scrapping them, they just like ship them into like a beach.
Well, that's what. That's what they were. The America is now a coral reef. So that's what they were doing. They were bombing it. It's off the coast of North Carolina.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Carolina.
That's awesome.
So yeah, but like I said, they were bombarding it, but they had to go down and scrub it, and like that means blow holes in the bottom, and so the thing would finally go down.
I probably asked you this before, but even a ship that big, when the sea would get rough, was it fucking hairy? Where like you're just
the only time
like if you I think about it, like no matter what, you're going down this far at this speed and up this far. It's just this and this over and over again. No matter how big the ship, it's the motion.
Really depends on the waves. I mean, the only time it really affected you if you were like, I remember one time we were in Naples and trying to go off and on the boat to the Liberty boats.
Yeah.
Because it was high seas and that was rocking, but you don't notice it on the boat unless we went through a typhoon. It was 75-foot waves. You kind of noticed that.
Was it scary? Was it
yeah? Because I was in the front.
The whole room's going down, and then it's
no. You don't feel that. I was in the front of the boat, and you could hear the waves smashing up against the side of it, and it sounded like. Remember those old King Kong movies where they had all the guys with the log coming through the door? Yeah. It sounded like you were on the other side of that door, and somebody's gonna break that ship open with the log.
Were you horrified that like this ship was gonna blow apart? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, that's why
nothing can prepare you for
I had oars
until
in my
it happens.
I always felt secure that I could swim. I could swim for 2 miles.
Yeah.
I know I could float forever.
Yeah, they'll kind of come and get you.
I mean, all your clothes there. I mean, your jeans.
But being in,
you could wear your pants.
You think getting overtaken
jeans,
and going over in the water.
The jeans that you're wearing, you could float in those.
Yeah, you
for
can
at least a half hour. Yeah, if you just tie the things and you throw them over your head, and that catches the air, and then you put that around you, and that'll keep you afloat for a while. I mean, those little hats, you turn them inside, you grab your
half hour.
You had jean shirts, same thing. You would grab it and billow and block the air in it, and that can keep you afloat.
That's
so your
crazy.
clothing. I mean,
So you had oars, just in case.
I had oars. Now I have floaties.
So there were never scary moments on that ship, like when you were first on it and feeling, you know what I mean, like.
My scary moments were when I was on the fantail and I wanted to just jump off and disappear.
Yeah.
And I thought that would be, this
good place to do it. You
this
know,
is it. I could just drop here. Nobody's gonna notice. At nighttime.
Right. It'll be a couple days, breakfast, lunch will go by. Where's Picardo?
Yeah, where's Picardo? Exactly.
I did think you probably fell off unless you left a note.
Exactly. Yeah, left you a note. Yeah, walking on the fantail, tripped and
fucking
fell off.
dumb.
Yeah.
It was blowing last night. Slipped. Stupid. Fuck, man. That must have been fun. How long were you in the military? At sea?
5.5 years.
Wow. Yeah. And how much of it was at sea as a sailor?
I was at sea for like 3.5 years. Yeah.
At sea.
I would have stayed long. I mean,
how long are you?
I wouldn't have been in.
How long? Like.
My longest cruise was a 9-month cruise, but we did a 9-month cruise. We were in for 30 days, and then we went back up.
And what do you got to do as a sailor, like on a ship? Like,
you work for 12 hours, no matter what your job is.
12 hours, yeah.
You work for 12 hours. You work 7 to 7, either 7 in the morning to 7 at night. Or
nights must be awesome when you get to just go up on the deck and look around at the sun, the sky. And
you're in
like the Persian Gulf.
Yeah, yeah. You would never.
What is that
You
like?
thought you saw stars in the middle of the ocean. If that
Yeah.
sky was clear, that's you see constellations and everything.
I'd be looking for UFOs.
Well,
USOs,
well, you thought
underwater
they were
submersibles.
UFOs. There were a lot of satellites you could see, and
Yeah, if it's just going like this
Yeah,
in the sky,
yeah.
it's a
Yep,
satellite or the. I don't know which one it is. I think it's Venus, but every night when I come out to go do comedy and hit the train around the same time, it's right there when like there Venus, and it's so fucking bright that I don't know it's Venus at
it's
first.
probably Mars.
It's glistening
Mars
and
is
it's
one of
like
the
red and blue and it's
Yes,
turning and as I'm
that's probably
staring
Mars
at it,
if
and I'm
it's
like,
red, and because Mars is
it's
pretty
just
bright.
oh, it looks crazy, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? It takes me a while to like just Venus, but just it twinkles, the light refracted, but it looks crazy in the sky. But I've seen in that same place, leaving my house while coming in, was walking one time and a shooting star went. It was like it was so low, and it just went like whizzed right over my head and just like turned into the sparks.
Have
like,
you ever seen
it wasn't over my head, but you know what I mean. It was
Yeah.
like came
Have you
in
ever gone to
straight
like seen one of the
into the
storms
atmosphere.
or
It was
anything?
awesome.
Like you could sit there. I mean, there were some nights we
Yeah,
went through,
that's when I saw
and you
that
could
one.
see
during the
hundreds
storm.
of them
Yeah.
shooting through the sky, and that was like they'd do one, then another, then another. You're like, fuck, the sky's falling.
When you see it, like the ones I've seen, I've seen another one. It looked like a purple cloud that was glowing pink, like just ripping this way, and I could just see it like eating up and like being lit up within the atmosphere. Oh, it was so beautiful. It was just like right across, just purple, and then turns into the sparks when it just hits the atmosphere. Like, oh, it's fucking.
That's like
That's trippy.
So if you remember when I was a kid, I remember the movie The Blob, and the kid's watching the shooting star, and it comes down. He sees it goes down, and he pokes a stick at it, and the blob comes up the stick and into his arm, and that's how the whole thing. And he becomes part of the blob. And
yeah, that's how like fucking alien life travels. You know what I mean? If you think about it, they say mushrooms are from outer space, like magic mushrooms, psilocybin.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
It's something that's like it's an outer space thing, like, and that's how it comes here on a meteor.
No, mushrooms are mushrooms that grow in shit that make you trip.
I know, but yeah, man. Some fucking
That's why they
crazy
say
shit.
go pick mushrooms in a cow field.
What's to keep a big one? Do you know about Oumuamua?
Oumuamua?
Oumuamua was the first interstellar object to ever come in, and it was fucking long and shaped like this, right? And it's like the path that it was gonna come around the sun. It was gonna go like this. Oumuamua, huge. It was a big cigar looking thing. It came down. It came around the sun like this, and they were like, yeah, it's just going to swing out like this. The thing came around like this, changed direction, and then took off in another way.
No way.
Yes, look it up. That's what it did. It turned, and it went that way. Came around and was like, whoop, and went that way. They're like, oh, we don't know what it is. The Harvard professor guys have like 3 theories, and one of them is alien, that it's an alien. And Oumuamua means scout.
I think anybody with the
interesting.
Any kind of
it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm telling you. They said it was a rock. They said it was just a big cigar shaped thing.
Right.
And it was fucking big, dude. They didn't. It looks like a rock and what they show you artist rendering, but that's not what they don't know what it is. It's like behind a cloud and it's so far away.
How about the pictures of the sun they got? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see
it.
They
got pictures of the sun. It's like the closest they've ever gotten to the sun's surface. And you can just see this like molten jumping out of the sun. And, yeah.
There's footage of something that pulled up next to the sun, and like I swear to God, a big round thing. Swear to God, if we can find it online, comes right up and it just sucks plasma off of it, like onto it. It's fucking trippy. Look it up.
Maybe it was one of those spaceships that was getting energy, right?
Yeah, that's how they do it.
They power up those cigar-shaped ones.
Absolutely.
To fly off to the right.
I read a book called "Who Built the Moon." Look that one up.
Well, according to the Bible, it was God.
No.
Why not? The Bible's written by
They can't really explain.
Men wouldn't lie about stuff, would they?
Yeah, but like to me, like going to sea like that, or being an astronaut, and imagine being in a fucking enclosed thing and shot into space. Like, Oh,
That's why
so scary.
there's so
I wouldn't
few
do
of
it.
them.
I was watching this thing about.
Really? You wouldn't do it?
I would. To go to space, but the
How about
fucking the
submarines?
takeoff, like
How about
when they're
submarines? Going on
nah,
submarine duty
that's
and
scary
going
as shit.
undersea, and you know,
That's
and if
scary.
something happens, you sink too fast, it could get crushed.
Yep. Ugh.
Yeah, get extra money for it.
How do they do? How do you like? How does it work where it goes down and it can be able to go down to a certain point and not get crushed because of the air pressure with, you know what I mean? Like,
that's the whole thing. It's
what's the
a balance
formula?
of pressure.
Right, okay. And how do you do that? Just by pumping air into
I'm sorry,
it?
that's top secret. I tell you that, and there, you know, next thing you know, we'll have Russians on there. Oh, we already do.
Oh, they got submarines. So they definitely get
Fuck,
submarines.
they've had submarines sitting right in our backyard.
I saw this gangster thing one time where they arrested this Russian guy after like the Soviet Union crumbled, and they asked him. He goes, "We asked him. We wanted to." He goes, "You want to buy submarine?" And we're like, "Yeah." He goes, "Like,
Do you think he can type?
with missiles or without missiles?" What am I looking for?
Oh, the cigar. Wow, he's calling you on it. Like, hey, look that shit up. He said,
No, I mean, that's awesome. He's like, you know, in control over it. I'm gonna put that page
I
up
don't
on
have
the
a
show
mouse.
too.
I don't have a mouse. What am I looking up? Amu.
No,
How
it's
do you,
whatever. I mean, it doesn't. You know, whatever
how do you
you want.
spell Amu?
I got no clue.
You
See,
look it up.
that's why I do my microphone thing. Yeah. Let's see if Google will tell us there.
Yeah, I usually do. My
That's
phone
awesome.
is charging. That's what I usually do. I just say it into my phone. Like, how do you
Same
spell?
here.
Amua. I got one Mamulet. That's not what I fucking said.
One amulet.
Amua. You try and say it. Maybe it's
Just say interstellar.
Interstellar.
The movie.
Wow, you guys are retarded.
Yeah.
We're retarded. It took
I'm
you
retarded.
fucking 2 hours to get here. All right, 2 hours.
I'm
all right?
fucking with you. I'm fucking
You
with
didn't show up at the right fucking place. Who the fuck is retarded here? Goddamn special needs kid yourself.
Listen,
Oh, that was
we need a hockey helmet.
Yes, you do.
Right, where is it? How do you spell it? Amu.
Say it again.
Amu.
Amua.
Wow.
That's what it got. Was wow.
World of Warcraft.
Oh, wow.
World of Warcraft. Yes.
Shut up, you cunt.
Oh, you dumb shit.
Oumuamua interstellar object.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Oh. My eyes are so bad. What is it?
No, you don't like my pipe?
I'm good for
There
now,
we
man.
go.
I'm still-
There it is.
I'm-
There it
I'm
is.
still stoned from my-
Oumuamua.
What is it? And change course.
Did it change scores?
I don't know. What's it say?
Go to I don't know. Just yes.
There we go.
Trajectory. Here we go.
So this is good for a podcast. Silence. So
Yeah,
wait.
But we look at a screen of a cigar.
Look at it. Look at it.
Oh,
Bam!
okay, yeah, it just
Look what it
changed.
did.
So yeah, bounce stuff afield.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bounce
That's what
stuff
it did.
something.
Bam.
That's something deflected it.
No. It just
Yeah,
no.
no,
We
and
would
off.
know if it hit a plant.
Yeah.
It just came around.
It hit
Whoop.
something. Yeah, it hit something.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah. There's
Didn't
got to
hit
be a
none.
logical explanation for
There's,
that.
there's, yeah, there is.
Yeah, there
Something
is.
made it happen. Something made it happen.
Somebody was
Something
in
moved it.
control of it. You're
Yes,
saying
possibly.
that there
quite
was
possibly.
maybe a little.
If you look
stick
up
figure.
Harvard astrophysicist Oumuamua, I guarantee you read what that guy says. So you can get video of that guy. Oumuamua, Harvard professor.
So yeah, we have like 15 minutes. That's what we're gonna do with the rest of the time.
Yes. Go ahead, Herb.
Mine
Just
are
hit
bigger.
ment.
Really?
There we go. One last try. Click on it, dum dum.
You know what?
Just Moa Harvard professor.
So you know how
Music
old men,
next door.
you know how their pants rise when they get older?
Yes, why do you think that
They
is?
start pulling it up
Yeah.
higher and higher. Do you think those kids, the young kids that wear the hip hop shit with their below their ass, do you think by the time they get older they'll finally
They'll move up, they'll grow up.
Yeah,
They'll probably just grow to a respectable
I
rate.
mean, that's what I'm saying. Like it'll probably just be by their waist, so they'll be like cooler older people.
They'll
like,
grow out of it.
Yeah, they'll grow out of it.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that. Roll me one of those, dude. Oh, so yeah, Mitzi, that's crazy. You were a sailor. That's awesome. I've not done nothing that exciting or important with my life.
Hold on, wait. So who was it that unbooked you? Because I'm still lost about that first story.
Who was it that unbooked me?
Yeah.
So their name's Eric. I don't want to say their name, but that's their name, Eric.
I don't want to say their name, but their name
Eric.
Eric.
It's a trans male. I don't know actually who this Eric is. I've never heard or seen of them before in my life before. But like I said, I don't want to mention Eric's name.
Okay, so we won't mention Eric's name.
We'll keep Eric's name right out of this.
So Eric was a dickhead.
Eric was Eric doesn't have a dickhead because that's very costly.
Right.
And Eric doesn't have any balls either.
Yeah, that was great.
No balls on Eric. Yeah. So back to Eric, huh?
There you go. We're in here sharing rollies. Don't think we're smoking joints.
I have a brother named John Eric, and he has like little balls. Actually, I have two brothers named John Eric.
So you mentioned your step brother, was it?
My stepsister I saw last night.
That's cool.
She's like the oldest.
Cool?
So she's the oldest in it was my mom and her dad got married. She was the oldest in that family, and my sister's the oldest in mine, and they're both named Kathy.
Yeah, that's the Guinea side, right?
And they thought, like, hey, you have 4 kids, I have 3. This would be a great mix.
Right, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's Brady Bunch. You can start a hockey team. I'm going to meet my sister that I've never met.
But you've never met?
Yeah. Wow. She's a little older than me. She's had a tough paper route. You know, she's like me. You know, but she's a mother and she's doing good. Yeah. She's doing good. I'm happy to meet her because, you know, my father's dead and like it's weird to share a human being that I love, you know what I mean? With a complete who's someone's basically a stranger, but we both love the, you know what I mean? Right. So and when I look at her, it's like looking at my fucking father, like and when she looks at me, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. I kind of get
like
to
my
think
dad
of my dead father
meeting
my sister, you know? Yeah. So, yeah. I have a brother who's 2 months older than me.
With the same name, right?
Tommy, yeah.
See, that's how smart our parents were. It's just fucking
weird.
Oh, we'll just name them the same. They're different. But...
You know what my dog's name was growing up?
Tommy.
Dog was older than me. Swear to God, dog was older than me.
Well,
my father told me my whole life I was named after the dog. I believe it's not even me trying to be funny. That's just
probably
really...
said the same thing. I used to have a dog named Tommy. Yeah, that's who I named you after.
Yeah, he told me I thought my name was Faggot till I was like 5 years old. Faggot. Yeah. And one day I'm at 15. He comes. He's like, "What's up, faggot?" And I'm like, "Dad, I'm not gay." He's like, "Come here, gives me a hug." He's like, "Listen, I know you're not gay. She'll always be a faggot."
In one of my speaking engagements, I start off, I'm like, so some kid came up behind me the other day. I was walking down the street, and they're like, "You were so brave." And I'm like, I don't hear words like brave or anything. I'm like, I grew up with words like faggot, pussy.
Right.
You know, just Guinea. That was my, you know, I grew up in an Irish neighborhood. I was called Guinea Guinea Wop Wop.
Yeah.
So I never got names like brave, so.
Yeah, well, you are brave. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you're like
we're all brave.
Here's the thing, like you're someone I look at as like, you know, you're lifelong who you are. You know what I mean? You're coming to who you are to get to where you are now the whole time.
I think it took a long time.
It took a long time. It took a long time, but I'm saying the who you are is your heart, and Mitzi is a woman, and you know what I mean. I think that was alive young when you were hiding it, because you told stories
Yeah.
about
I mean, yeah, Mitzi's
sneaking out.
was always there, and I mean, Mitzi's who I am as a person.
Right.
Even with my old name, it's
Right.
it's who I am. Like,
Yeah.
but like I say, everybody's brave. I mean, life isn't easy for anybody.
Some people
Some
people have to brave
Well, see,
more things.
so that's my
what
theory
being brave
is that,
you know. What
we
if you're
don't-
brave?
we live several lives. And your first time, you get one of those nice rich families. You know, you get that easy coast. You know, you're one of the good looking kids. So you get that free ride or a smart kid. So
Yeah, I wish.
you know, and then your second life, it's a little lower, and the third life, and
It's a ratty
I'm
one.
not getting right down there. I'm
Yeah,
like, next time I come back, I'm it's gonna be well, I was gonna say colored, but that's not that's not what it is anymore, because they're actually more privileged than I am. So
Oh,
yes, I mean, you're down there. I mean, come on.
yeah.
You know,
Dirt necked.
yeah, dirt, trashy white.
Yeah,
so we're down
I'm like
there.
trash.
I'm,
You know
I'm
what
like
I am.
that. Yeah. So we ain't
Economically,
getting too many
you know.
lives left in us. We come back
I
next
should
time
be
as
dead
as
like
a
100
delinquent
times
or
over.
something.
I mean,
Not a delinquent.
so many of my friends are dead, and I should be dead. I'm lucky. I got away
We all
not dead, and I didn't get disease. I didn't get hepatitis or AIDS.
I had when
So
I was
many
10.
kids
I
I
lived
know
in the
have.
children's hospital for 6 months. I had osteomyelitis,
Hep ain't bad, but
and I almost
AIDS.
died after the operation.
Yeah.
It wasn't for my mom coming in and recognizing that I was allergic to whatever anesthesia they had given me, and she had quickly started pouring rubbing alcohol on ice on me. My mom's a nurse, and
Why were
the
you
nurse
like
is like,
hot?
the
Like,
student nurse came in. What are you doing? What are you doing? She's like, get any doctor in here now. And the doctors told me after, like, if your mom hadn't been here, you probably would have died.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I mean, I give my mom shit, but she
Yeah.
did save my life.
I got sick. My lungs. I had pleurisy. I almost died from pneumonia in the hospital. I got like holes from tubes. I had 2 chest tubes here, one on my back. Oh, it was gross. This was when I was 26, just from doing drugs with the same dirty needle, and it just turned pneumonia, and that infection it grew, and
So I've been doing
horrible.
I've been
I
doing my
almost lost my
hormones
right lung.
with
And part of
needles and
this
stuff.
one,
So I
They
have
said
this.
if I passed out, they were doing it.
I have this jar in
Stop
my
it.
I have this jar in my
Morphine.
bedroom filled with needles that I just used once. Like, if somebody junkie broke in my house, they'd be in heaven.
Oh yeah, you diabetic?
No, it's for my
Oh,
hormones.
for your hormones.
Yeah.
How often do you have to do that?
Once a week.
Can you double up on it and like get
You
more?
don't want to. When you
No.
double up, then you increase your chances of getting cancer and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. Are there people that like roid out on it though? Like,
there are people who take way too many. Yeah, then
yeah.
screws up their heart. Yeah, it screws.
Wow.
Your body's it's all chemistry, man. You can't fuck with it too bad.
Yeah, my friend had testosterone in these gel packet things, and he gave me some, and I'd rub them on my arms before riding BMX, and it was great. He gave me like great energy. I felt, yeah.
Well,
testosterone.
They have testosterone clinics now.
Yeah, it just felt great. Yeah, my shit's got to be low. I'm 46 years old. Yeah, I've like beaten my
Go
body.
get some spirolactin. Tell them you're getting here. That was one of the cures like I had ingrown hairs in my neck when I was in the service, and they gave me spirolactin. All of a sudden, I was getting these big muscles. It's like, what's happening?
What is it?
It's testosterone.
Yeah, man. Feels good. It feels good. I was riding. I remember I got skinny and stronger. Not skinny, but you know what I mean.
I get skinny. I bulked up. Yeah.
Yeah, my muscles. I felt like really athletic and good that summer.
See, now what I'm on now is I have the blockers. They like block your body from producing that stuff.
Yeah. Well, because you're using female hormone.
Right.
Okay. Wow.
That's where like your stepdaughter, their stepson. Now.
Yeah, stepson.
Yeah, they're taking testosterone.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And I've seen it changed.
Estrogen
changed him. Changed him. Like bigger. Even his face and his jaw grew, and he's a.
I've always sworn
good,
that female to male transgender people, they get more changes, and their voice drops, and they.
Oh yeah.
I wish our voices changed. They don't. Only if you change them.
Well, okay, so male to female, its voice changes. Not as,
They get a voice change. They get facial hair, and
yeah.
they
They pass.
yeah, they
easier.
blend. Well, they blend
pass.
into what we
Yeah.
know as.
Yeah.
I don't think there should be such a word as pass because
But
who are you trying to pass as? And people
but
say
you
it
know
to
what I
me.
mean. I mean, like,
Oh,
there's no question.
People's like, oh, you're 6 foot. You don't pass. I'm like, all I'm trying to pass for is Mitzi and Picardo.
Yeah,
I'm the
no,
best
no,
Mitzi and Picardo there is out there. So.
No, you're wrong. Listen, I'll tell you this.
No, I'm not wrong.
She's all lady, because when she gets mad at me, Jesus Christ, that is dealing with a woman and an Italian woman. Oh, I was afraid to walk in this room tonight because I thought she was gonna hit me.
I'm not violent. What do you guys think of violence?
No, just getting yelled at's bad enough.
It's me.
Yeah. Look, you got your thing set at military time, huh?
Always.
21.
21:24.
Okay.
9:24.
Yeah, I don't know how to read that. I don't know.
There's 24 hours in a day.
Ah.
Right?
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's pretty simple.
Yeah, it is pretty fucking simple. 24 hours in a day. What is 20?
I had no idea.
What is 23:59?
It makes total sense now. I might set my phone to military time.
Yeah, so now it's easy to, from day to night,
I am a retard. I'm sorry. I just totally forgot earlier. Sorry. I felt horrible. She's like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm on the train. I'm almost at Sullivan." Like, huh?
And it wasn't like it was one text. It was like 20 texts, like making sure I wear something red. I'll wear a red top, and it went back and forth. No, don't you have a red dress? You can't see the whole thing, but this is a red dress, sparkly fucking red dress.
That's quite Valentine's Day.
We're supposed to take pictures.
We're going
on a lighted bar. No, I'm leaving in 5 minutes. I have a ride in 5 minutes.
All right. Well, let's wrap up then. I
gotta check out the thing. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up. This has been fucking a fun one, Mitzi.
We've gone from 1 hour to 2 hours to 45 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. What time is it? Do you wanna keep going?
No. I think we can wrap it up.
Okay. Cool. All right. Cool.
Valentine's Day. What do we got going on then? Oh, we got a Valentine's show, don't we?
Yeah. Fuck stand up.
Fuck stand up. Fornicating under common knowledge. No,
where can people get tickets online? I mean, you can get them at the door, but
yes, but no, get them online. If you go to the page on Facebook, there's a link right to it, or you can just go to what do you call it? Eventbrite.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
and it's the fabulous underground comedy kids.
Jocks.
Jacques Cabaret.
What time is it at?
At 9 p.m.
9.
Yep, doors will open up at 8:30.
79 Broadway?
79 Broadway.
Bingo. I'll be there.
You will be there.
Thing. I can't wait. It's going to be
got a great lineup.
Sunday will be at the Sunday Fun Day, right? As usual.
Sunday as usual. Yep, looking to have another fun one.
All right, and we'll be back next time. We're out like the rubbish. Kill it. Bingo. Good. That was good. That was funny. All right. Let me grab a couple pictures with you. We can make this work.
Sure. We can. You're not in anything red.
Hold on.
Please. That stupid thing on with the track top?
Yeah.
You're such a...